All right. Welcome to the third episode of Making Music in my little music hut. And this third episode is going to be a totally different song, just like I'm trying to keep going with the rest of these so far. But I want to start this one with the didgeridoo, because I have no idea what we're going to make with didgeridoo music, but my didgeridoo plays a big C. So I'm going to record a rhythm with the didgeridoo, and then I'm going to put some other instruments on it and see what happens with that one. So here we go for round 3 of Making Music in the Music Hut. I don't know. That's a running title. I don't know what these episodes are called. Anyway, blah, blah, blah. Let's do this. All right, let's try this recording the didgeridoo track. I think I want to do this song in 3/4 time, because 3/4 time is nice and swimmy, and that might make for better music. So I'm going to try to come up with sort of a 3/4 time rhythm on the didge, but I'm not going to use a metronome. Actually, maybe I will use a metronome. I don't know. Having the click track definitely helps when you're recording other instruments, so that you can kind of have a better idea of when things are going to happen. But I don't know, let's just see what we can make happen here. So we've got that recording. Give it a good thumping boo-boo. The didgeridoo doesn't fit so well in here. Here we go. I gotta get my circle breathing. Let me just check on how that sounded. All right, it was peaking a little bit, but that works pretty well. And I gotta remember to circle breathe, which I'm not that good at. Okay, I might record another track of that if I need one. That's exhausting. I wonder how long I managed to make it last. Well, I think that's pretty good for now. I might do some yips and hollers or something later on. But that's gonna be a good foundation, a nice big, a big C, just resounding throughout. I think that's good. That was pretty good for like not really warming up, but honestly, if I would have warmed up, I might have been able to go longer. Let's add a little shakers and stuff. And we'll kind of, maybe I'll go get the percussion, some hand percussion. We'll do some drums. All right. Use this little guy first. The turtle shaker, because there's a turtle. See that turtle right there? Okay, now let's see. Some shit like that. This sounds really good to swirl it around, so let's get that texture going. That's pretty cool. Oh, that's better, that's better, that's better. It's kind of like a rain stick. It's not super textural or rhythmic yet, but we'll get there. Yeah, almost. We're almost there. This is how it works for me sometimes. All right, I think that'll do for now for that one. Let's move on to the next track. All right, so for the next track, I'm gonna record some bongos. Could probably tune them up, but I'm not gonna. So let's just see what we can muster with a rough cut. I want it to be simple, but I also want it to be textury. So simple and textury. That's the name of the game. Now this is probably not going to go well on the first cut. Let's just try it anyway though. Actually sounds kind of good. It's like kind of minimal, which is working with it. This is some fucked up shit. Maybe I shouldn't do 2 songs in one day. There's no way I'll be able to follow that with anything. Like, it's just not gonna work. Okay. Mandolin maybe was a bad idea first. Let's do maybe the fiddle? Oh god. Let me just listen to this. I think you know what? It's a flute. I'll just use a flute. And then maybe I can work with the fiddle and the flute together. But the next thing I have to record is going to be my flute. I'll use the A minor flute because I can use the relative major of A minor, which is C major. So that's what we'll do. I'm going to run and grab my flute now. Okay, so I decided that the right move is just to keep this sort of tribal. I'm going to go flute and drum, and that's probably going to finish this one out for today. So let's try to just swim around on the flute over top of this. We'll chuck some reverb on that, and then we'll do a Doombeck track. We'll just try to do the little arm shove on the inside. I'll show you what I mean in a minute. We'll see if we can get this recorded here. I'm going to chuck a little compression on that because sometimes it's really loud and sometimes it's really quiet, which happens with the flute a lot because you have to blow harder to do the higher notes. It sounds a little bit majory, but it could be still cool. We're going to work with it. Okay, this may be the last clip for this one. I'm just going to do some boom, boom, boom. And then maybe I'll do a fiddle part. We'll see if that works. But that may be the last that I speak to you on this episode. I know it was really a lot different, but hopefully you enjoyed that too. Next episode, tomorrow, maybe the last one in this series. I might have to pack this gear up. We have a friend coming to visit we might hang out with. And this takes a lot of time. So if I don't see it for a little while, we'll probably set up the old music hut again somewhere else and record some more songs. And if anybody enjoys this, let me know in the comments. And if you like a specific type of thing that I'm doing, let me know that too. And I'll try to work on doing more of that. But also, this is just fun for me. So I'm not going to really base my my choices on what other people want. So I don't know. Just let me know if you liked it. That's all. And until next time, thanks for coming along. This has been the old music hut with Adam or something like that. We got an interesting tribal song. Last one, both kind of bluegrassy. Who knows what we'll come with next time. I'm going to probably lead the band for our 4th round on the keyboard because that tends to get like a little bit, I guess I would say funkier. But it's like not so much the string band genre anymore. So we'll make a hybrid thing. But anyway, let's record this final track. Thanks for coming along. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye. All right. I don't want to... This thing wants to peak really bad.